Hi, everyone. So my name is Elvis, and I'm the Executive Program Director of Lion Tech Academy. I'd like to welcome you all by giving you a virtual tour of your environment. I know that now you guys are still on WhatsApp, and maybe some of you are going to be wondering, oh, where is your learning actually going to take place? So today, it's my privilege to give you a virtual tour of what your environment is going to look like when you eventually get access to the Lion Tech learning environment. So at the moment, I'll share my screen and there we go. So this is our learning environment, right? So let me start by introducing us to our features. So we we are partners with Microsoft. So we use Microsoft products for our lessons. Okay. So let's start with the chart, right? So you can see in here, we have our help desk. So this is where everything happens. So you can see, you can even see, right, like as at today, you can see what is happening in this environment. So this is where lives is being transformed. You can see we have 139 students who are in class, and all of these students have their Lion Tech IDs. And that's why we keep asking you to make sure that you send an email to receive your ID. So we have these chat sessions like this, we have different groups and all of that. Then, of course, we move there, we look at the calendar. So all of you will have access to the Lion Tech account, and you all have your student account. So that means you all have access to the calendar. So you have the calendar, and this is how the schedulings are sent out. After that, we look at the teams. So be it for the DevOps or let's start with what we cover for the DevOps program. So of course, we do start with onboarding, right? And then we move into Linux administration. From there, we are going to cover Git, source code management, and then application software, and then Jenkins and Azure DevOps. Then we're going to cover Docker containerization, right? How applications can be Dockerized and containerized. Then we move to Kubernetes and Helm. Of course, after that, we look at application monitoring and logging. Then we have infrastructure as code, and we're looking at Terraform in this case. And thereafter, we have configuration management with Ansible, cloud operations. So again, we're going to study the clouds, both AWS, Azure, and GCP. Thereafter, we're going to cover a little bit of DevOps for Python. Python for DevOps engineers. Then we look at technical documentation. So this is Jira, Confluence. Okay. And then, of course, we are going to cover Scrum ceremonies. After chapter 13, we are done with the program. And then we're going to have Thanksgiving and then a break. And thereafter, we're going to come back and have job preparedness. So this is exactly how your program, is scheduled, right? I hope this really gets you excited. Let's see if I can increase the font size. Okay, it's bigger now, right? So this is what is going to be covered. So you can see, okay, everything is covered. So we have up-to-date uh, technologies that we cover. The end game is that we have put together instructors who are going to work with you to get you hired. That is the goal, right? So that is it for for DevOps and cloud. Then I'm going to move into cybersecurity. What are we going to be covering in our cybersecurity journey? So again, go back here. Okay, what we are going to start with introduction to cybersecurity, and then what we move to network security, and then we are going to get into operating systems security, cryptography, web application security, malware and endpoint security, wireless security, cloud security, data privacy and protection, social engineering, okay, incident response, cyber security, and career services. So all of our programs ends with career services. Why? Because that is the end goal. Nobody wants to invest 4 months of the time plus paying fees for the program and not have to go through not have to be able to get a job out of it. So the end point here is that you should be able to get hired as soon as you get done with this program. So this is your environment, so you can see, like, so if you come back to chat here and you go back here, right? Let's say you want to what? You can search like Adewale here. You can see here's what he has a liontechacademy.com email. So what everybody in our environment is identified, okay, according to our security standards. So we have a very highly professional environment, making studies so sweet and so easy. Now, let me now introduce, okay, how we do handle, our files and recordings. All right. So for files and recordings,